Join Samantha and Hans at the next Macro to Micro Options Power Hour, held each Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Registration is free. Scan this QR code or click on the link in the description.
First and foremost, this is my particular flavor on a gold-silver ratio. It's a little tweet, but just go with me. This is the 2011, high everyone knows about. And then this was the most bullish chart for anyone who follows me on Twitter. I put this out because I really expected this to be a beautiful breakout, kind of like we happened to break out very, very aggressively in March of last year, if you recall, this big stick figure right here. And this is basically silver, then followed a month later. It had Jeffrey was all over this, our economics advisor. He really trades precious metals and bonds and foreign markets better than anybody I know. Anyway, this is something that exploded higher. We had a little pullback to support. Now we're extended. So in answer to your question, we got a whole bunch of them in here, but basically, is this the year for silver miners? Finally, they're in like second or third inning, and it's a longer period of time that this takes. So I don't know what your investment horizon is, but this particular gold silver ratio is on a monthly. So like, I'm not looking at this as a day trade. I'm not looking at this as a multi-week trade. I'm looking at this as a multi-month, multi-year trade. Gold and silver are in trend. If you're looking at a shorter time frame, you kind of got to let me know. Wheaton, for example, long since last precious metals. I mean, look at this thing. It's stunningly gorgeous and it still continues. So it depends on your miner. They're not all created equal. This AGI is also gorgeous, was also one of the ones recommended. But the point is, I like miners, but they're also going to have some indigestion. And right now, silver is a little bit tricky, not just today. It went hot fire flames. And by the way, I am wrong-sided on this. I thought we were going to have follow through. When we had selling in gold and silver last week, I thought we were going to follow through down here. We did not. So right now, my short duration timing on this gold and silver trade is not so hot. My trend trade is very hot. So to answer your question, it's fine. And the more depreciate the dollar, devalue the dollar, then obviously gold is fine. Right now, if they were to, and I should show you continuous contract, if they were to actually pull out of these conflicts abroad, I'm trying to show you gold continuous contract, then gold would fall. Precious metals would actually fall. Here it is. Okay. But guess what happened? Just as war is peace and we were having gold pull back, boom, Europe is going to do stimulus and support the conflict, et cetera, et cetera. So hopefully that helps you. I already said, yes, I saw SPX going sideways the beginning of the year and then rolling over towards the second half, and recession risk gets pulled forward. So far, nothing has changed. As it relates to SPX and NDX outlook, that's it. Capital flows right now are leaving because they're chasing yields elsewhere. Some of it's also going into China, and basically we'll have to see how far that goes. But this is capital flows that you can see. This is the dollar. On a weekly. This is the dollar on a daily, 1, 2, 3. It'll have a ricochet. It'll have a little bounce here back up into 105. This is money flow right there. As it relates to sectors, I'm not fond of biotech. I'm sector rotation. So I go when growth is in vogue, I will absolutely position clients long for growth. If value's in vogue, then we position for value. Right now, value has been leading growth by a nautical mile. When neither growth nor value leads, we get volatility. I'm waiting for volatility before growth is another solid buy.
Join Samantha and Hans at the next Macro to Micro Options Power Hour, held each Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Registration is free. Scan this QR code or click on the link in the description. Watch the full Options Macro to Micro Power Hour episode by clicking on the video here, and subscribe to LaDucTrading YouTube channel for more content.